What is up, Shark Army? It's your boy Sharky. Welcome back to another video. Today is an exciting video because I am going to be showing you some upcoming farm RPG games that are expected to be released either this year or next year. There is 17 to show you today. They look very promising and exciting, and they're very similar to games we already love, such as Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, and many more. If you love them kind of games, you're definitely going to love these 17 farm games which are upcoming. And I probably guarantee there's a lot on this list that you have no idea was even a thing and you did not expect these games to be coming out. But these should all be on your radar because they all look individually amazing, and I have picked these 17 because I feel like you guys would love them as much as I feel like I love them, and I can't wait to show you guys these 17 games. Make sure you hit the like button and let's get into the video, starting with number 1, which is called HOKKO Life. HOKKO Life is a cozy, creativity-filled community sim game. You step off the train into the town of HOKKO and get settled into your new home. This quiet village needs your help to turn it into the charming rural town everyone loves. With hammer and paints in hand, it's up to you to design, build and decorate homes for all of your new friends. You can busy yourself away in the dusty old workshop and let your creativity flow. Craft materials, combine them in whatever way you desire to create new and wonderful furniture and items for your town. You can collect flowers and mix paints and use them to design wallpapers, flooring and even clothing. You can head to the forest or the abandoned mine to chop, mine and dig for resources. Take what you've collected back to town and craft them into materials you can use for your own designs. Farming is a big thing in the game too. You can turn any plot of land into a place to grow vegetables and other plants. You can use your green fingers to grow and sell produce. Spend a quiet morning at the various fishing spots around the world of HOKKO and build your fishing collection. Fish have unique habits, so you'll need to vary your approach, with each catch providing its own challenge when you reel in. Fluttering and scuttling about the world of HOKKO, you find a whole range of insects for you to catch and build for your collection. So, just from the trailer and the description, you probably realise how similar this game is to Animal Crossing. That is the vibes I am getting with HOKKO Life. Very heavily inspired by Animal Crossing, you can see that. And if you do love that game, then why not try HOKKO Life? It looks adorable, it looks wonderful, it is developed by Wonderscope, and there is no official release date as of yet, which is sad. It still needs to be announced, but if it's not coming this year, it should be expected to come next year. We just don't have an accurate time. Unfortunately, this is one of the games on the list that we're not sure of when it's actually coming, but definitely you still need to be adding this to your wish list on Steam. It is published by Team 17, which, if you didn't know, also published My Time at Portia, and we know how great that game was. Moving on to number 2, and this game is called DINKUM. Get ready to start a new fair DINKUM life and build a home on an island inspired by the wild Australian outback. Explore tropical forests, survive scorching deserts, relax at cool billabongs and discover scrubland filled with adorable Aussie-inspired wildlife. Collect valuable resources by hunting, mining, fishing and foraging to expand and customize your town and attract new townsfolk and businesses. You can go from starting out sleeping in a swag under the stars to a sprawling town with farms, businesses and attractions. Eventually you'll draw in visitors who might decide to stay and make it their own too. Keep your neighbours happy by customizing your town with fences, flower beds, street lamps, beehives, windmills, hedges, fountains and much more. The happier your townsfolk are, the more likely they are to settle down and bring their families and set up stores with unique items. You can invite your friends to visit your town in this game because it is co-op. They can help you construct buildings, shop at your stores, go fishing, race emus, fight crocodiles and much more. We can also go fishing and bug catching and treasure hunting. The island is chock-a-block with insects, fish and minerals. You can start a farm with crops and animals, care for and breed chickens, cows and sheep, as well as DINKUM's iconic giant wombats. Cultivate crops for your town across the whole island, choosing the best spots for each type. Not only do the seasons change, but the temperature shifts depending on where you are on the island. Hunt animals for food and defend yourself and deadly predators who are just as hungry as you. You can attack creatures head on or capture them with traps. It is up to you how to survive. And there is a whole lot of customization in the game too for your house and your character. You can make your house your own cozy abode, craft a huge range of furniture and decorations, choose where everything goes and invite friends over to show off your interior design. This game looks and sounds right up my street, another game very similar to the Animal Crossing where it's a town life, you've got to build it up and attract people, but I do love the survival element to this which is set in the Australian outback. The animals and the wildlife and the predators seem very, very fun. This is developed by James Bendon and it is published by the Irregular Corporation. There is also no official release date other than it is coming soon, which means it will be coming in 2020, we just don't have an official date yet. Number 3 is a game called Farmer's Life. Very different to all of the games on this list. It is not the indie style we're used to, but this game is a more realistic farm game. Life of a farmer is filled with stench, filth and hard work. Kashmir is an old bachelor farmer and an alcoholic. You've got to help him survive as long as possible. In the middle of East European nowhere, your life rhythm will be determined by seasons, wildlife will threaten your life, and the land will be hard to work with. Your fate is in your hands. You can explore, take care of your farm, and manage your resources wisely. Your animals require patient care. Thanks to it, the chickens will lay more eggs and cows will give more milk. Well-kept animals work more efficiently. Mind the seasons, prepare for constantly changing weather conditions and hard winters. A good farmer is a prepared farmer. Learn new ways of survival, sow, feed, harvest and slaughter. Your farm is surrounded by impenetrable forests, home of countless dangerous animals. Uninvited guests will frequently disrupt your work, so remember to be prepared for unexpected encounters. Loneliness is hard to bear, not necessarily. Few neighbours may become more of a problem than wild animals living in the woods nearby. So this farm game is very unique and different. It is a very survival based game. You work on a farm, you've got animals and crops to tend to, but you have threats from people and also wild animals. It's developed by Freemind SA and it is published by Playway SA. This game is coming soon with no official date, but it will be expected sometime this year. Next on the list is a game where Stardew Valley meets Pokemon, and this is called FANTAMAL. Inspired by farm sim and monster collecting games, you will collect different Phantamals and train them up, learning about their combat potential to earn credits at college. Explore the universe to learn about and unlock different Phantamals in different towns. You can produce Phantamals in your very own research ranch, and you can farm goods using different machines and cookware. You can deliver goods to customers and fulfill orders. Tame Phantamals in the wild and train them up, or place them in your ranch for production, and learn about Phantamals, earn college credits and unlock loads of great prizes, and meet NPCs and make friends and battle against them. This game looks very similar to Stardew Valley and Pokemon, just like the developers have stated, and if you do like them kind of games, then this one is definitely for you. Something a little different, something a little unique. You got to collect all of these Phantamals which look like farm life creatures, and you got to train them up and tame them and learn about them, and then you can go and battle with them. Who doesn't love a crossbreed of Stardew Valley and Pokemon? It's definitely a game which I'll be playing, and I'm excited for this one. This will be released at the end of 2020, so somewhere towards the end of this year. It is developed and published by That's Great Studio. Add this in your wishlist on Steam, guys, and get ready for a crazy journey. Next on the list is called Harvest Island. Will wants to know what's beyond his home island. He thinks about what's on the other side of the ocean, and there are people besides him. Is the world small or big? As a young boy, he dreams about an adventure, with an island being his home, and along with his younger sister, Samantha, they will explore the island and grow closer to each other as they will try to discover the answer to Will's curiosity. Throughout Will's life, he will collect many unusual things from the island. Some will help him find his answer, and some will be offered to the gods for bless. That is required by the family. Some things you can expect to do in the game is gathering. You can collect resources with your limited bag capacity from around the island and use them to offer to the gods. There are many resources you can collect on the island's biome, from forests to coastal beaches and to the deep dark caves, each having their own unique resources that spawn every so minutes. There is a day and night cycle. Explore the forest caves, seashores and many more biomes in their real-time day and night top-down pixel art perspective. During the day or night, you can see the landscape actively changing during its transition to day and night. Pet animals to befriend them. Some animals will give you items to help you on your adventure. Building and crafting will be essential in the game too. This game is one big adventure. Living on the coastal islands, So this game is not so much based around farming, even though it has some elements to it. It's more of a journey adventure game. The visuals look very similar to like an Harvest Moon style game that we used to, a little bit of Stardew Valley with the pixel format. Very, very good. If you like foraging and exploring and fishing in games, then this one is for you. This is coming in winter of this year, so somewhere around November or December we can expect to see this game get released. It is developed by Yobob and it is published by YB. Next on the list is Rollin' Hills. Make sushi, make friends. Rollin' Hills is a life sim about opening your own sushi restaurant in a cozy village. You can assume the role of a budding sushi chef as you work to improve the lives of your neighbours and make new friends. With any luck, you'll attract some new neighbours along the way too. Eager to entice new ownership, the residents of Rollin' Hills have fixed up the local sushi shop and offered the space for free to anyone willing to help rebuild the town. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to start fresh, building a new life and a new town all at once. Purchase ingredients and collect new recipes to make the restaurant a success, and then use your profits to improve the town. Every action in Rollin' Hills is an opportunity to improve life for yourself, your customers, and your friendly neighbours. The main features of this game is sushi. Start a new life with your own fully automated conveyor belt sushi restaurant. Hang out at the cafe with friends, join a role-playing game, or test your knowledge at trivia night. Customization is big. You can collect furniture to improve your restaurant and build public works projects around the town. Train your sushi bot to keep the restaurant running, even after you've turned the game off. Go fishing for the freshest sushi or use the magnet rod to reel in trash and keep the river clean. And lastly, growing. Build garden boxes to grow your own veggies and fruits to use for your sushi restaurant. This game looks awesome. I love the design of it. Another game which is very similar to Animal Crossing. I am getting those kind of vibes, such as the other two in this list, HOKKO Life and DINKUM. It's another town building game, a life sim where you got to draw people in, build up the town. You can't beat those kind of games. The visuals and the art style are awesome, very vivid and adorable. This game is coming soon, that's all we know, so it should be expected sometime this year, hopefully. If not, it will be 2021. It is developed and released by Catch and Release LLC. If you like the looks of this game, make sure to add it to your wish list and get ready for a rolling time. Next on the list is Garden Story. Unify a broken community as the newly appointed guardian of the Grove. Traverse a vibrant island to combat invasive rot, inspire its inhabitants, and rebuild your home. You won't have to do this alone. Fruity friends await, ready to lend a hand. Explore a lush living world, immerse yourself in the Grove's vibrant organic ecosystem with 4 distinct and adorable regions to enjoy. Take on requests, complete favours, and work as a role model to provide inhabitants with the confidence to support one another. Solve puzzles and fend off the rot as you delve into particularly infested locations of the Grove. Utilise a variety of items to help gather resources, grow gardens, solve puzzles, and indulge in the occasional musical interlude. Gather resources, curate libraries, upgrade your tools, and rebuild structures. Welcome to Garden Story. This game has it all. You play as some fruit or vegetable, and you have lots of fruity friends helping you too. This is an adventure of a lifetime. The style is what we are familiar with, very, very similar to like the Pokemon vibes here. This game looks adorable. It is getting released in 2021, so it won't be this year sadly, but it is developed by Picogram and it is published by Rose City Games. Apologise if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, add this to your wishlist on Steam as well and get expected to see it. Although it's not based purely around farming, it is another RPG style adventure journey game with the elements of tending to the farm. Next on the list is Roots of Pacha. One of my favourites and the one I'm most excited for on this list, or one of. In this game you have roamed the primal wilds. Now it's time for you to settle down and build a village that will stand for generations. You can join up with your friends to create a thriving community and develop the technologies that have changed the ancient world. Discover crops, befriend animals, become the first farmer, participate in festivals, and find love to grow your legacy. Discover, gather and farm vegetables and herbs, explore the surrounding wilderness to find animals to befriend and domesticate, fish the shallow and deep waters to see what lies in their depths, and mine the darkest caves filled with mysteries and secret powers. A tight-knit community of people will ensure your village's survival, each with their own fears and dreams. Develop friendships and overcome hardship together. Grow your village by inviting people from other clans to live with you. Participate in primitive festivals and rituals to Pacha, Mother Nature and her elements, and when the time comes, find your true love. You can begin your journey of discovery as you develop the tools and ideas that reshaped the primitive world. Learn to process and preserve food, meat, vegetarian and vegan options. Begin metalworking, create beautiful pottery and art, unlock your clan's spirituality, and invent new buildings to expand your village any way you want. This game was developed from scratch with multiplayer support in mind, so you can live together with friends and share your talents and resources to help the clan evolve. You can ride your favourite animals together, compete in fishing, have fun at festivals, and participate in milestone multiplayer cutscenes. You can customise your character's appearance with the best cosmetics the Stone Age has to offer. When you're done working on your face, work on creating the most amazing farm around. Don't stop there. Design, place, and decorate your own unique home to return to after our day's work. This game sounds so exciting. I followed the developer and the publishers on Twitter, and yeah, it's been in my radar for a while, and I can't wait to play it. Sadly, we've got to wait to the beginning of next year because it gets released in the Q1 stage of 2021, so it's in the beginning, the first 3 or 4 months. So yeah, not too long to wait, but I can't wait for this. It sounds so good. I do love games that are based around the primitive time. I love the Stone Ages. I love games like that. And yeah, with the farming element mixed into this, the animals and crops and stuff, I cannot wait for this game. The visuals look awesome. Definitely reminds me of Stardew Valley with the art style. Just a little bit more crisp, a little bit more modern with the 3D elements. And yeah, definitely as they arrive on a deserted island with a mysterious past to try and make a place they can call home. Excited for this, guys. It is developed by Soda Den and it is published by Critevo. Next on the list is another game that I'm actually quite excited for, and that is called Coral Island. This is a traditional farming sim game set on a tropical island. This sounds right up my street. You can grow crops, nurture animals and befriend the islanders. Decide whether to revitalise not only the town but also the surrounding coral reefs. It may get tough, but stick with it because the island is ripe for change. You finally leaving HOKKO behind and move into Starlet Town. With little gold on hand, you start a new life in an old overgrown farm. Brace yourself for new neighbours and uncover memorable experiences. With plenty to explore, Coral Island is the getaway to simple life. Grow with the island, be part of the local community and seize the day. You can build your dream farm, you can dive underwater to save coral, you can find that special someone and get romance and relationships in the game. You can go deep into the caverns and mine precious gemstones. There are 40 islanders living on Coral Island, coming from all walks of life. You can get to know each of them and even get extra brownie points by giving gifts. We can get livestock and crops, we can improve the town and we can write our own story. You can grow your farm, explore the island, learn new skills or chill at the tavern getting to know the locals, a click away from your new life without deadlines. So you can set your own pace. This game sounds awesome, it looks good, I like the sounds of the game and what it has to offer. I hope it lives up to how good it sounds. I love the visuals, I'm getting a very good vibe of the Harvest Moon kind of games, the Story of Seasons, the 3D, vivid graphics, the UI, the layout, everything looks so cool. And yeah, I found this game not too long ago and I'm super excited for it. It is developed and published by Stairway Games and it is coming in spring 2021. So another game that's coming in the first few months of 2021, so that's going to be a great year for gaming. But yeah, farming life sim game at its finest. Coral Island, you know I love sharks and underwater coral reefs and stuff like that, so ooh, this game is going to be exciting. Next on the list is a game called Farm and Fix 2020. It's a new farming simulator with 3 main unique features: fix and service farm machines and vehicles, fix and renovate farm buildings, farm and harvest crops, buy old destroyed farms and restore it and resell it for profit. The graphics on this game look insane. It's very clean, very modern, it looks so realistic. And yeah, this is like a farming simulator game if you played Farming Simulator before. You've got to fix things up and renovate stuff, and also you can farm and harvest crops for your money. This is like a pure farming simulator game here, a lot different to what we're used to, but I know there's going to be a lot of people who are into this kind of stuff, so make sure to add this to your wish list. It is coming soon, so we don't know exactly when, probably sometime this year. If not, it's going to be next, but this is developed and published by Sim Fabric. If you like designing houses and fixing up cars and machines, and you're into that kind of real life simulator stuff, and then yeah, this game is definitely for you. There's 10 different kinds of machines and vehicles to fix, 1,000 parts to repair, there's stores with new and used parts, there is a mechanic economy and strategy. The main features are fix and service farming machines and vehicles, renovate old and destroyed farm buildings, farm and harvest crops to sell with profit, it's open world, there's special skills, there's a day and night system, there's a weather system, there's also disasters and accidents, many farming machines and vehicles with real physics, components and fixable parts. There's mechanic tools, farming tools and renovation tools. So there we have it, Farm and Fix 2020. Next on the list is Plantera 2 or Plantera 2 Golden Acorn. This is number 2 of the original Plantera. This is coming soon-ish, so sometime this year, and it's developed and published by Avara GTP. This is a casual indie farming simulation game. The round blue helpers return to tend to the garden once more and grow the big magical oak tree that have been rumoured to have placed its seed there. Tend to the oak tree and grow it to the sky to harvest its golden acorns. Adorn your garden with decorations and watch as your garden grows more lush than ever before with new plants, bushes and trees, and get populated by new animals both in the sea and on the ground and in the sky. If you want, you can pluck trees and harvest plants yourself, or let your helpers do all the work for you while you watch your build and invest in new plants. The helpers will even continue to work and tend to the garden while you're not even playing the game. As you play, you'll unlock new items. As you continue to expand and improve your garden, your magic oak tree will grow even bigger with it, soon reaching its crown to the sky and beyond. If you played the first one, you'll know what to expect. A very cute, simple, idle game, and yeah, what's not to love about Plantera? Next on the list is SNACKO. Step into the paws of Momo and her best friend Mikan as they arrive on a deserted island with a mysterious past to try and make a place they can call home. Even with some reluctant help from the caretaker Nobu, these kitties have their paws full trying to rebuild the island from scratch. As Momo, with Mikan's help, you'll grow crops, take care of animals, go fishing and much more, while choosing who to invite to help populate your building village. And as you explore the smaller surrounding isles, who knows what mysteries and legends you might uncover. Grow a wide variety of crops across all seasons, unlock fertilizers, seed makers and much more to help your farm flourish, craft tools to expand your farm and decorate it as you please. You can unlock post job listings and send letters to bring animals from around the world to live on your island. Fill your farm with lively creatures and spirits to make your life easier. Take on part-time jobs or other tasks to help your village thrive. Go beyond your farm and village to the 4 surrounding isles. Find and grow new ingredients to make tasty, useful recipes. Discover the truth behind why the island's inhabitants have vanished. Another game that I've been following the development of for quite a while. I actually follow the developer on Twitter and I do get to see sneak peeks, and now the development is coming along. It's looking different and better each time I see this game, and yeah, I'm excited for it. This is yet to have a release date, it's just to be announced, so it's either going to be this year or next, we are not sure, but it is developed by Blue Curse Studios and it is published by Armor Games Studios. You can add this to your wishlist too, read about the game, follow them on Twitter, and yeah, hopefully this game is one that you might enjoy. Next on the list is Turnip Boy, or Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. In this game, you can play as an adorable yet troublemaking turnip. You can avoid paying taxes, solve plantastic puzzles, harvest crops, and take on massive beasts, all in a journey to tear down a corrupt vegetable government. Now this game sounds fun, very similar to Garden Story, which we looked at, but this is more quirky, more fun, a little bit intriguing. This is just a silly game to give you a smile. You can take control of an adorable turnip who happens to be an absolute menace to society. After failing to pay taxes and getting evicted from your home, you must go on an epic quest to pay back your massive debt to the Mayor Onion. Garden tools to solve plantastic puzzles, meet eccentric vegetables and fruits, and take on treacherous fights. Along the journey, uncover what's spoiling this garden community and rise to tear down the corrupt vegetable government. This is a thrilling single-player adventure full of tax evasion, petty crimes and more. Dungeons full of puzzles, enemies and rare treasures to pay back your debt. There is massive bosses and beasts to battle. You can grow and harvest plants to aid in your journey. A large cast of quirky food-based characters, all with their own stories and problems. Tons of tax documents to rip up, allowing you to ease your paper trail and potentially destroy the government. There is multiple endings to the game based on how effectively you commit tax evasion. Collectible hats to deck out Turnip Boy in any way you choose. This game sounds so fun and quirky, it's going to be such a laugh to play. This is coming 2021, so sometime next year, but we have no idea when. It is developed by Snoozy Kazoo and the publisher is Graffiti Games. You can add this on your wish list too, the link's down below in the description. Let me know your thoughts on Turnip Boy. Next on the list is LONEFARM. Now that your parents are gone, you will have to take over the family business. You have become a farmer and a vegetable delivery man in LONEFARM, a small island in the middle of the South Pacific. Enjoy the peace and quiet on your own floating island as you grow, harvest and feed your chickens and cows. When your crops are ready, load them into the back of your own 1966 Volkswagen bus and take the wheel to go to the nearby town to sell them. Let your favourite music play on the radio and enjoy the fresh air entering through the windows. But be careful, don't forget to turn off the lights and take care of the fuel and water level. You don't want to be lying on the road at dawn. You can prepare your own food, drinks and even decorate your little cabin with furniture that you can buy at the village store. Explore every corner of the island, tour it on your bus or walk to find exotic plants that will give you seeds. Visit the locals who live far from the town. Everyone has a story to tell you. The town is full of places to visit, farm shops, grocery stores, furniture stores and the small coffee shop where you will take several refreshing breaks with delicious freshly brewed coffee as you learn the latest news in the newspaper. This game is very relaxing and peaceful. If you like them kind of games and you don't want too much action-packed gameplay, you just want to chill on your farm, feed your animals, go and sell some crops and drive in your little bus and walk around, this game's for you. I can't wait to play this game. And this is one that's coming very soon actually, December 2020, so at the end of this year. It is developed and published by Novum Tales. I like the looks of the game, I like the sounds of it, I like the peacefulness of it, and yeah, this is a little bit different and unique and I can't wait to play it. The last three, and next on the list is a game called Deep Space Gardening. This is a single player game with multiplayer elements. It's online co-op, split screen co-op, and it is also cross-platform multiplayer. Up to 4 players work hard, hand in hand to grow beautiful plants, which are then sent to the surrounding planets to help recover the ecological system. Each level features a unique space garden and challenges the players to aim for their high score. Various biomes, numerous game elements, a single player, and endless and an online mode guarantee fun for casual and ambitious players of all ages. In this game you have to grow plants in various unique space gardens, collect berries and mix them to get a seed, and then you can grow the plants by watering and fertilising them in time, before they are ready to be sent to the planets in need. How many plants can you deliver before the time is up? Master 16 unique levels of 2 biomes all by yourself in single player mode, or play together with up to 4 friends, local on one screen or online. Find the perfect cooperative strategy to boost your gardening efficiency. For endless fun, try beating the high scores in endless mode. The release version of Deep Space Gardening will include 4 game modes: single player, local multiplayer, online multiplayer, endless mode, 16 unique and colourful levels, 2 beautiful biomes, each with its own level selection planet, and at least 4 lovely characters to choose from. This game sounds awesome to play with friends, have a little bit of a challenge and against or with each other. Very different to the other games on the list, but it's one of them games for you guys who love playing with friends and getting other people involved. This is coming early 2021, so another one coming out at the beginning of next year. It is published and developed by Team DSG. This is an interesting one that's going to be fun to play with your pals. Next on the list is Sushi Wildlands, another game involving sushi. We've had Rolling Hills and now this one. This is an open world RPG where you catch cute monsters for your farm and harvest the ingredients for your sushi shop. This game reminds me a lot of Slime Rancher, where you have to breed slimes and stuff like that. This is very similar to that, but obviously it is involving sushi. It is a first person open world RPG. You play as Kato, a young chef who has inherited his grandfather's old rundown sushi shop. Ingredients have to be gathered in the Sushi Wildlands, a secret untamed world that is populated by cuddly creatures called Sushimon. You can catch Sushimon, build a farm, harvest the best ingredients and craft some awesome sushi, and you can feed your increasingly demanding customers, and someday you'll be the best sushi chef in the village. So Pokemon, Slime Rancher with farming elements, a very promising game. The graphics and the visuals look awesome. I've had this in my wishlist for quite some time actually as well, and I'll be happy to play this and try it out. I can't wait to see what it has to offer. It's a very simple game, there's not much to it, so it's going to be an interesting one. This is coming out at the end of this year, so the end of 2020. We don't know exactly what month, but it's coming towards the end, and this is developed and published by Mez Media Studios. And the last game on the list is a game called Big Farm Story. This is actually one of the games on this list that is coming very soon. This is actually coming out on the 20th of August. So in 5 days time, this game will be released. So it is the only one on this whole list that is actually coming soon, and we actually know as well. So you begin a new chapter in life in Big Farm Story when your grandpa mysteriously gives you his old farm, and it's your chance to write your own story. You can rebuild the farm to its former glory, plant, harvest and take care of all of your animals, discover a small village and meet new friends around each corner. The game's 3D, looks beautiful, the graphics are very nice, very pleasant, but the key features of this game, it's all about building your dream farm. You can turn your dreams into reality and rebuild up your grandpa's, the derelict farm, to its former glory. You can harvest lots of organic vegetables, you can gather loads of resources and craft your way into the hearts of your farm neighbours as you follow their requests and their storylines. There's lots of villagers in the game to meet, they've all got exciting stories and unique energetic personalities. There's lots of farm adventures in the game, you can discover a peaceful world full of treasures and discoveries, loads of breathtaking scenery. There is skills for you to level up such as crafting, farming, cooking. Of course you'll be taking care of your animals, there's loads of farm animals in the game such as cows, chickens, alpacas, and you can even breed animals to find rare breeds, and you can take pets anywhere with you on your adventures. And the exciting thing about this game as well is it's very customizable. You can literally customize your house and make your dream home. If this one looks good for you, it's coming out in 5 days time, so make sure you add this to your wish list, and yeah, this is one on the list that you can play right away. But there we go guys, 17 upcoming farm RPGs that you probably had no idea about. I'm not sure if you've heard any of these, you might have heard the odd one, but I'm sure there's a lot on this list that you had no idea about. Please let me know down below, out of the 17, which you are most looking forward to. Have these been on your wish list? Are you wanting to play any of these? Which one is the one that you are most excited for and you will be getting straight away? And is there any other games that are coming out that I've not mentioned in this video? Please let me know. I'd love to see any other farming RPG games out there that I'm not aware of. But hopefully you found this video interesting and exciting. Sorry that was a little bit of a long one. There's a lot to get through. It's going to be a good year or two for gaming for the farming RPG genre, so yeah, I can't wait for that. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new here to see lots of content like this. If you love farming RPG games, this is the channel for you. So hit the notification bell to never miss an upload, guys. You can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord if you want to ask any questions or delve deeper into my life and my channel. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Make sure you all stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye.